going to be making your own duct tape pouch to bring with you wherever you're going traveling. And I think I made it up. I've never seen this before. I searched on YouTube and haven't found it on YouTube yet. So I wanted to show you how to make this. And I know you can buy them for a lot of money, but you can also just make it out of your own duct tape. So this is how it looks. So there's a whole bunch of little pouches where you can just stick your makeup brushes inside, and there's different sizes and everything too. So you can just stick your makeup brushes and roll it up, and you can Velcro it, put a ribbon around it, and I just put this Scooby-Doo band thing around it, and you can do anything with it. You can tie it any way you want to. So, and it's really handy, and you can just fit it in your purse, in your suitcase, or whatnot. So yeah, let's just get started in the video. What you will be needing is duct tape. Duct tape is the main thing. That's what you're gonna have to have if you want to make this. I'm going to be using 2 colors. You can always use more than 2. I'll show you at the end. I'll tell you when you can use more colors because you can decorate. That's what it's all about. So I'm taking my purple one as the base of everything, and then my zebra print one as the actual pouch area where the brushes go in. And you're going to need a pair of scissors. I'm just using these fabric scissors because they're really good. That's it. And you'll probably be needing some brushes just to measure the actual length of how much space you want. And I'd say this size is the perfect size because it fits about 8 brushes. You can always make it longer if you want, but mine fits about 8 brushes, and that's good enough for me. So yeah, let's get started. So first of all, you're going to start off with your base color. My base color is going to be the purple. To start off by taking your base color, taking about that much, just going to stick it down on your table with the sticky side facing up. And you're going to do the same thing again. It's okay if it's not perfect of the size, but you can always trim it at the end. So then I'm going to take another piece and stick that about less than an inch on top of it. Same thing with the sticky side facing up. You're going to want to do this as straight as you can. And then you're going to be repeating this process. So I trimmed it so I know the exact size right now. So that's the size I want it, and I'm going to be continuing this process, I think, with at least 3 more. Because you want it to be at least, we're doing this part right now, so you want it to be at least the length of a little bit more than the length of your brush. So continue the same process with 3 more pieces. I kind of messed up a little bit because one of the pieces got stuck to the duct tape. So that's what you have so far, this very loose sheet of duct tape. And now you're going to do the same thing with the same length, but put it on the sticky side facing down on top of the sticky side that we just did that is facing upwards. So just to place your duct tape approximately, try to get it as close as you can to the edge and line it up as best as you can. Continue that till you have the full thing covered with same thing, putting an inch overlapping each time. So this is how it should look by now. So it's much more stable because you have it both on 2 sides. And now it's all uneven, so you're going to want to cut the sides to become even. And if you have any extra sides that are over, just fold them on top to make it a nice crease. But I was going to do that anyway, but there's already some extra bits, so I just folded it on top. So now I'm just going to take 1 extra piece of the same length of duct tape. And I'm just going to cut it. And since you don't need all of this, so you're just going to split it in half by ripping it. Duct tape is really easy to rip. So you're just going to rip it in half and save that piece for later. And use this piece, stick it halfway on the other piece of duct tape and fold the other half on the other side. Just take it up and fold it down on the other side. Now once you have it looking like this, you're gonna take your scissors and cut a straight line all the way down. So now once you have this, it's looking much better right now. You don't really have to frame the sides because we'll do that later once we have the final steps. So now we're moving on to the part where we put the brush area lining in. So we'll move this to the side for now. Now we're going to have to do the same thing but with your colored one. But we're only going to go with 3 strands of tape because you don't want it all the way covering up. So just do that same thing, that same length, but add a couple of inches more because you're going to want to do this because you're going to be folding it to fit the brush area, so you're going to want to have it a little bit more. So now once you have your 3 strands, you're going to face it down with the sticky side facing up and do the same thing, but with the sticky side facing down and sticking on top to measure exactly the same length. So now once you have it like this with both lining, you're going to do the same thing, but now that I have a little bit of stickiness and I want to line it, I'm just going to cut on the sides, just to make it even, but a little bit of stickiness still facing out. I'm just gonna fold this tap over and do the same thing on the other side too. And save these little pieces for later because they can always be helpful with decorating. Now once you have this long strip of duct tape, this is the final stage where you're putting everything together. So now that you have it like this, you're just gonna place some of your brushes that you want to see how it looks. So I'm just going to take 8 brushes. You have your brushes all placed on here. You're going to take this piece of duct tape and you're going to measure your brushes in the right spot, about 1 inch apart, and then take a half piece of duct tape and put it on top halfway on that piece and just stick it down right at the corner. And then you're going to start making these pocket things. You're going to need strands of duct tape of the same color. You can always change the color. So just take a length and thinness like this and then just stick from the top. Don't worry, it might look a little bit strange right now, but you always fix it up in the end. Like that, and really hold it down and bring it all the way to the end and cut it. And then continue that in between each brush and make their own little pockets. That all taped down. So you're going to take that extra flap, probably will have a lot left. You can always use this to make wallets and whatever. So just keep these because that will always be useful in the future. You're going to take these flaps that are all on the bottom, flip your brush thing over, and just fold them onto the other side and make sure they're tight so that it never slips out. So now it's all on the other side. You're going to take a piece of your purple duct tape again, and then just place it on top so you don't see it and you're covering it. So now that you got it covered, you're going to take another piece of your zebra duct tape or whatever color you're using and split it in half. taking a piece about like this. You're going to place it at the end of the last one. Flip it over and fold it to the other side. And cut off the excess. At this stage, you're just going to take another piece of purple duct tape and cover it. So now that you have that, you can take out the brushes. You're just going to take another piece of your purple duct tape and maybe split it in half if you have the pieces long enough. And then just tape not on top of the pockets, but tape on top of these pieces that are stuck down that you don't want to be showing. Just the pockets that are staying. Then to line the last side, you can take some of your purple duct tape, making sure that it can fit all across. And split it in half. And then just take that piece and place it halfway on again. Turn it over and fold it on top. So then you have that. And then you just always put your brushes in just like this. So that's how it's looking right now. And at this stage, you can be decorating however you want. So all I'm going to do is take a piece of my zebra duct tape, I'm sticking to the same colors, and put a line down the whole side. And placing it as a cross. So it looks like this. So then either taking a ribbon, a string, Velcro, or whatever you want to do, I'm taking one of my Scooby-Doos. I'm just gonna turn it over and take some purple tape and stick it on good enough so that it ensures that it won't come off. So once you have that on, that it will stay real well, you can put your brushes in. And there you have it. Just roll it up and tie your string around it. And you're done. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this do-it-yourself makeup travel pouch. And it was really simple to do. You just need to follow the instructions, and you will have lots of pieces, and it will get pretty sticky, but just follow the instructions and you will be able to succeed. So yeah, this is how it looks. And it has a cross in the back, so when you fold it up, it looks pretty cool. And then you can just tie it or whatever. I like the string effect because it's kind of more like a casual thing. Just kind of looks more professional like that. I don't know why. And then you can just open it like that and you have your brushes everywhere. And that is really cool. And this is the other one that I made. Has a pink string, matches the tie-dye, and it's silver. And that's how you make this really, really, really cute, easy, homemade brush holder. And you can bring it anywhere, and I've never seen someone else do this on YouTube, so yay me, I'm the first one that did this. Okay, but I bet lots of people have tried it before. So then, you're done. Oh yeah, and you can even, just a quick tip of a different way of folding it, you can even, instead of rolling up, just fold it like a book and put that string around it and just tuck it in again. So if you're having it in a flat bag or something, you can also have it like this. So I hope you liked this video, guys. Please comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!